name is Jessica, and you're watching Disney Channel. I mean, Jessica's cooking show. So what I'm making today is sweet potato casserole. And step one is going to be ordering dinner for delivery, because while this does have casserole in the title, it also has like 2 sticks of butter in the ingredients and like various types of sugar. So I don't feel great about it being an actual entree, so it's gonna be dessert. So that's step one, and I'll be right back after I do that. Okay, so this thing has 2 layers, which I think means I'm gonna get to use that casserole dish I bought again, which makes it worth the purchase for me at this point. How much does it matter that there's dried macaroni and cheese on here? A lot? Yeah, alright. Mostly clean casserole dish. Neat. Bottom layer first. 5 sweet potatoes cooked and mashed. Alright, so I asked my mom how to cook a sweet potato. And she said you need a big pot and then to boil water and then put the sweet potatoes in it. Which I'm on board for and all, but I don't think I have like a giant pot. I have all like, you know, medium, just serving me sizes. So maybe we cook the potatoes like one at a time? Or maybe we just like go balls to the wall and cook them all and hope for the best. That's a great plan. Thanks, so glad you guys are on board. And here's my thing about recipes, right? There's like a presumed level of knowledge that I don't feel is fair. For example, just putting 2 cooked sweet potatoes presumes I know how to do that. Like, maybe I didn't know to boil water and then put it in that. You don't know my life? Should I go ahead and do the other stuff that's on the layer, or do I have to do the potatoes first? Like, honestly, there should be some timing in this one. But just as a little background, I texted my mom and said that I needed some more recipes because I'd only copied like 3 of hers that I thought I could do. So she sent me some additional ones. And this one she said she sent me because it had like a lot of steps and things going on. So I don't know if she thought that because I did one thing like half successfully that I could do this. Appreciate the confidence, Mom. But I so far don't have high hopes. So there's that. 1 stick of melted margarine, all right. Microwaves. This microwave has a popcorn button, a potato button, a pizza button. I feel like they could have sprung for a melt the butter button. But that's just me. Also, is cooking like a single potato things that people do? Or just like, really go for potato right now. Or am I just like super not healthy and everyone eats potatoes? Okay, see, this is why I asked that timing question, because now it needs me to put the stupid potatoes in, but I'm doing brown sugar, which is really hard to measure. Oh, don't boil over! Don't boil over! Ah! Okay. We're just gonna, I don't want it to boil over. 1 potato. Okay, potato. If there was a potato button on the microwave, does that mean I could have just microwaved these potatoes? Okay. As a chemistry person, or just a scientist in general, it's worth mentioning I factored in 0 water displacement, so a lot of that just went right into the stove. Okay. So boil. Place sweet potatoes in boiling water and cook until 35 minutes. I got things to do. Okay, cook or something. How am I supposed to be stirring this? With a spoon or a fork or something? Should I be mixing it? On the bright side, this recipe, while also still from my mother, actually includes measurements, like 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1/8 a teaspoon of nutmeg. How do you measure 1/8 of a teaspoon? That's a silly question. actually like measurements for that? Okay, well, so it was a silly question. Alright. I forgot how math works. And put in a fourth, thinking that 2/4 would be an 8. But that's not how math works. Who gave me an engineering degree? Good Lord. So is this just gonna be like really cinnamony, or did that ruin everything? Like, did I just make this extra delicious, or did I just ruin the entire thing in step 1? Where are we at here? Also worth mentioning, I'm like 10 minutes into this and I've used like 4 forks. Are you supposed to use that many forks? Am I just like fork happy? So, don't want anyone to panic or anything, but thus far this looks 0% like how it did when my mom made it, and it kind of just like goo or something. Feels like a good time to reflect. So, should maybe I have definitely done the potatoes first before the rest of the ingredients? Like, potentially. But this is all about learning, so I feel good about where I'm at right now. I'm afraid to boil the potatoes because I don't want it to boil over, and my pot's not big enough for all the potatoes I'm boiling, so they're just like really slowly cooking. So I'm about to straight up like watch an episode of a TV show or something right now, and I feel like I shouldn't be judged because I tried. So we're gonna just take a short break to go watch Will and Grace or something, and then we'll come back. So it's fine. Alright guys, I have a new plan because I'm an innovator, okay? So I'm gonna split up the potatoes and put some in another pan or pot so that they can boil, like both can boil, right? Without it boiling over. So what we've learned here is that when faced with difficulties and trials, I suddenly become a genius. See, and now it's boiling. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm crushing it. Ah! Sorry, the water just shot out at me. It does not agree that I'm crushing it. Okay, stop spitting at me. Okay, let's maybe start the top layer because I think there's like 17 steps in there. I need 1 cup of crushed cornflakes. So here's the thing about cornflakes, right? Like, no one eats cornflakes plain. So what am I supposed to do after I'm done with this and don't want cornflakes anymore? Anybody here for cornflakes? Frosted cornflakes, maybe. So now it's time to crush the cornflakes, or as is more commonly known, cheap therapy. Yeah. Everything is fine. Everything's going great. Love life? Yeah, it's great. It's great. Everything's great. I mean, did I get overexcited and bust a hole in the bag and get a lot of them on the floor? Yes. But do I feel better? Certainly. So, bought this really dope crusher today for the pecans. Because I don't have one. Ah! When I was shopping, I definitely thought that you needed like more than 1 cup of pecans crushed. So I bought like a ton of pecans to crush. And apparently you only need half a cup. So we're just gonna have a lot of leftover pecans. Maybe just sprinkle some on top. It'll make it look cute. But for real guys, I bought like a bag and a half. How does this work? Ah! Cornflakes all over the stupid floor! I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Yeah, look at them crushed pecans. Look at them crushed pecans. Crushed pecans. Not gonna lie, I feel like really good about the amount of crushing things that goes into this recipe. That bottom layer of stuff is like congealing, so Mom, it's maybe worth a note to not do that too early. Okay, status report. The boiling's still boiling, and now my food is here. All right, status report. My pizza's here. Those are boiling and keep boiling over the edge and making sizzle noises. That's terrifying. That's stuff I mixed started to like congeal, so I don't feel great about what's happening over there. I crushed a lot of stuff, so just emotionally I feel pretty good. And I think that's just where I'm at. These things take forever to boil. No wonder there's a potato button on the microwave, that's all I'm saying. So the potatoes are totally ready. Also can be said as Jessica got impatient and they're just gonna be done. Okay, it's very, very hot. Is there a way to work around it being hot? Ugh. Ouch. Ow! Since Mom, I know you're watching this, yes, you did say wait for it to cool off, but you also didn't tell me it was gonna take like 700 hours to cook it. Yeah. Mash it up. Dope. So I'm like 90% sure I burned my fingertips off, or like my fingerprints off. So this would be a great time to commit a crime because they'll never catch me. But bright side, they're all peeled and I'm mashing now. So moving right along. Is there like a method to mashing, or is it just kind of like let out your anger? Also, I'm not like super confident that I didn't get some skin in here, so it's not gonna like ruin it, or will it like ruin it, or will it just like add some fun to it? So texture-wise, this is runnier than my mom's was, which I'm thinking means the potatoes I used were too small. Now I have additional potatoes, and I know that the smart thing to do here would be like, oh, just boil some more potatoes. But since I want to finish cooking this, this year, I'm gonna just move along with what I got and hope for the best. So you'll remember, I felt subpar about the bottom layer, but honestly, this top layer is kind of crushing it. So I feel like it's gonna make up for it just for the whole thing. So as for spreading this top layer on, I don't know if there's a great method for it, so I'm gonna take like a follow your heart approach. Which I feel like is just like good in life in general, right? Okay. I'm suddenly becoming alarmed that there will not be enough top layer to cover the bottom layer. So before this goes in the oven, this is my pre-oven wonderful finished product. And here's my horribly messy kitchen because I don't know how to clean while you cook. Alright kids, let's do some lessons learned today. Lesson 1 is to for sure preheat your oven, or you'll have time to do a lessons learned section because your oven's still not preheated. Lesson learned number 2, when you're melting butter, melt it and then maybe like don't let it boil. It hurts. Definitely let potatoes cool before peeling them. Realistically, I feel like a lot of what I learned is just maybe like don't burn yourself, which honestly, good life lesson as a whole. Lesson number 2, 3, what am I on? 17, who knows? Clean as you go, because that just looks awful in there, that kind of like crime scene I've got going on. So I'm not looking forward to that aftermath. Lesson number 5, 10, 20, whatever. As long as you tried, you succeeded. It's what I'm telling myself so that I feel good about whatever the result of this is. All right, time to put it in the oven. All right, guys. Here's the moment of truth. I'm going to try the sweet potato casserole and probably lie if it's terrible. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. The consistency actually looks pretty like normal, so I feel great about that. Let's try it. Hot. Okay. Okay. Sorry for burning the crap out of my mouth. That is delicious. I did a great job. 10 points to Gryffindor.